morning, everybody, and happy Vlogmas day. I don't know, because I don't even know what day it is. My watch isn't currently telling me. It's Vlogmas day 17. So, here's what I'm thinking. I'm obviously all ready to go. It's 7 o'clock. And I just need to make my thumbnail, fill in my stuff and everything for the vlog that goes live today. And I'm thinking I might put on Instagram sort of a request. This drives me crazy. Sort of a request to, like for a Q&A, I'm thinking, for like in reference to either travel or holiday things. Like I don't want to get into like a nitty-gritty deep Q&A. I just thought it might be fun to kind of fill some time today since it won't be, I won't have much to vlog. I'm going to work. I'm back from work. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm going to put that on there. And that may be what I will do today and tomorrow. Today maybe I'll do a holiday Q&A, and tomorrow maybe I'll do a travel Q&A or vice versa. I haven't decided. But anyway, if you missed one of those, go out and check Instagram and you'll get the other one, because I think that's what I'm going to do for the next 2 days. I just don't want it to be, you know, a whole like 5-minute vlog of hi, good morning, and okay, thanks, good night. So that's what I think. That's what I'm thinking I'm going to do. And I'm sorry, I should have vlogged about it yesterday so everybody would have an opportunity today. But excuse me. So that's what's going to happen. I will show. Oh, I still have my flip flops on. Let me get this ready to go. I'll put my booties on, and then I'll give you guys an outfit of the day. Not that it's that exciting, but I'll give you an outfit of the day. All right, 7:20. Oh, should have done that sooner. Apparently it's snowing, so I have to go warm up my car a little bit and get the snow off. Across from home, 2 sweets. Super exciting stuff. Alright, outfit of the day. By the way, on my eyes today, I have, it's a palette that I keep all put together all the time, like in a MAC palette. 3 of the shades are MAC, 1 is Anastasia. So it's MAC Ho in the crease, MAC Sketch on the outer corner, Blanc type up top, and then on my eyelids, if you can see, I'm not sure how well you'll be able to see, is Anastasia Pink Champagne, which is Anastasia Beverly Hills Pink Champagne. It's one of my favorites. And then this is one of the sweaters I bought last time I was here. Black leggings, these black booties, they're the only shoes I brought aside from a pair of tennis shoes for this trip. So, and then I just have my diamond studs in because, I don't know. I always grab these. I always have kind of like my favorite earrings and stuff in these 2 little things. And I grab them and then I end up wearing either just my hoops or just these or just the silver hoops that Dee gave me, or I just end up wearing my favorites, but I like to have options. You never know. Alright, I'm going to get these bracelets on. I'm going to go warm up my car and I'm going to head over to the office. And probably what you're going to see next for me is a hello because I'm back, and then maybe a little cute. Alright, so it's 5:30. I am back, and I have literally every light in this hotel room on. I know that it's not going to look delightful, but it's okay. This is the Q&A. It's not a beauty video, so I have a ton of questions. I am no way going to get through all of them. I can tell you that. I don't even know how many there are. More than I've ever had. So I'm going to first actually start with one that I screenshot that somebody left in the comments, and then we're going to move along from there. By the way, I could not take my hair anymore, so that's why it's up. Tonight's a hair washing night. Okay, so this one is from Craftastic, and she said a bunch of, she said something very nice. She's been watching me for years, but she said, "Are you still enjoying traveling so much for work? I used to travel a lot and remembered feeling so exhausted and burned out after 3 years. Merry Christmas." So here's the thing. It's a lot. It's more than I expected to, as even though I took the new job and I thought it would be a little bit different. It's a little more than I expected it would be. But I'm enjoying the new job, and so it's kind of making up for the travel at this point. So yeah, that's kind of a yes and a no all at the same time. So it's a lot, though, I can tell you that. I'm moving some stuff out of my way so you don't keep hearing my bracelets on my laptop. Okay, so let's go. I mean, there's a lot. We're just going to work our way through it. Favorite Christmas cookie? A cutout with frosting on it. A Christmas cutout with, absolutely hands down, my favorite Christmas cookie. Followed closely by a butternut ball, which, by the way, apparently I've done a Cooking with Kristin video on the butternut balls. So I need to get on that. And also, you guys did get that one video to 500 likes, so I do owe you a Cooking with Kristin video. I just have to figure out what I'm going to do it on. And that was from Jenny Dalton, by the way. And let's see. Jen Cornwell asks, how do you stay healthy with all your air travel? I feel like every time I travel, I get sick with colds that last for decades. So I do a lot of hand sanitizer. I try to touch nothing. Part of it, remember though, that I'm on short flights. Almost every flight I take is short. So I do a short hop to Detroit or Minneapolis, and then so the longest flight I'm generally on, then I fly into Cleveland, is like an hour and 20 minutes. So I think that's helpful. And you have to remember that the places where the most germs are, the seat belt, the tray table, like those sort of things. But there's not a piece of food that I touch with my fingers that goes into my mouth if I haven't sanitized my hands. So that's really what it boils down to. And I try to get as much sleep as I can when I travel too. I try to stay on my normal 8 hours. Imar says, what's your favorite Christmas song, Christmas cookie, Christmas childhood present? Christmas song, somebody just asked me that the other day. I'll Be Home for Christmas, I think, probably, or the Christmas song. That's chestnuts roasting on an open fire, that one. Christmas cookie, I talked about that already. And Christmas childhood present, I would say the ballet print that I have that my parents got for me that I thought got ruined and then they fixed during the flood. So I would say that my ballet print. I would show you if I was not here. All right, so I'm going to assume it's Phyllis, asks, what's your favorite Christmas tradition? And I would say going to church with my family. That's been a tradition we've always done. Even when my dad was a pastor, we went to our church, but we also went to his church. So just trying to worship as a family on Christmas Eve, that's hands down my favorite Christmas tradition. And when we all did presents for each other, we don't all do presents for each other anymore because it's just too much. It's just, we do them for the kids. But we opened one present at a time. It drives Bob crazy. But we want the giver to see, the receiver's reaction to it and enjoyment of opening it. And so the only way to really do that is to do it one present at a time. So Christmas morning to open presents would take us hours. But we loved it. All of us kids loved it. And my parents did too, obviously, since it was their deal. Okay. Jay Armstrong. Joyce. I think her name is Joyce. Do you and Bob exchange Christmas gifts? What is your favorite gift Bob has ever given you? Oh, no, it's Jackie. Sorry, she says Jackie. We don't exchange Christmas gifts, so I can't answer the rest of that question. We decided long ago that, we don't have kids. If we want something, we kind of go ahead and get it. So we would rather get, things for the nieces and nephews and just kind of do stuff throughout the year. So we don't do Christmas gifts. And that's just fine with me. Favorite Christmas gift you ever received? I talked about that. Funny and worst Christmas gift you ever received. I don't have a worst. I don't think of gifts that way. Even if it's not something I love, I'm not a gift returner. I would find a way to use it or to love it or to have it in my life the way the giver intended. So I can't answer that question. The funniest though is one that my mom tried to give me that she thought I wasn't gonna like, and she was trying to be funny, and I ended up really liking it. It was this Christmas tree kind of a gaudy sort of thing, but I was able to kind of tone it down and use it, and I used it for a lot of years just cause I wanted to show her. What is your favorite holiday tradition? So again, I would say Christmas Eve service with my family. Jane asks, my question is this: when you wash your hair with your extensions in, do you have to be careful that they don't come out? Also, when I blow dry my hair, I pull on it. Is that something you have to be mindful of? And lastly, do they hurt? So I have hand tied and then sewn in wefts, and you don't have to be careful with it. I mean, you have to be careful, but when I wash them, is that the first thing she said? When I wash them, I just really kind of make sure I kind of wash. I kind of spread my fingers. I'm not sure how to explain it really. One on either side of the weft, and really try to make sure that it stays clean. And I round brush when I blow dry my hair, so I pull on it. And I did the same thing with my tape-ins. You have to be a little more careful with tape-ins and with the beaded ones, but for sure with these ones, and they don't hurt. They hurt, well, they're sore when they get very first put in, and when, you know, I go every 6, 7, 8 weeks, depending on what my schedule allows, to get my hair colored and then have my extensions pulled out and moved up. And, you know, for the first couple days after, they're a little bit sore. But I always compare it to when your hair is French braided, like for a long time, and then you take it out, it kind of hurts on your scalp, if you know what I mean. And that's how it feels like when they move them up. Renee, I think it's how you say her name, said, when can I expect my toffee? Well, Renee. All right, Sheila says, what are some of your favorite things for 2019? What is one of your best Christmas memories, and what do you enjoy most about the holidays? What I enjoyed most back in the day was just time with family, like the magic, and it was never about the gifts or anything. It was just about the way people changed. You just could see a change in people. And people were happier and nicer, and that's kind of how it was. I don't know that that's the way it is now. People just get stressed out, myself included. I really try to find joy in my baking, even though I have to get up really early to get it done, and some years are harder than others to get it done. I think that's, and a lot of my Christmas memories are tied into baking with my mom and with my siblings, and decorating cookies with my siblings back in the day. So that's some of my favorite Christmas memories. My favorite things for 2019, I'm not sure if she means makeup products or otherwise, so I don't know how to answer that question, but I can tell you what I feel like my word for 2019 is, and that's perseverance. That's what I feel like my word for 2019 is. All right, Kimberly asks, how do you keep your energy up with all the travel and all that you do at home? I'm like Nemo, just keep swimming. I just keep going. I'm definitely not one that, I can't just sit around. I've never been able to just sit around. I always want to be doing something and being productive. The only time I ever really sort of relax is if I'm away. Like camping usually is relaxing for me because I can't see anything else that I should be doing or, you know, want to be doing. So yeah, I don't know. I just keep going, Kimberly. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Okay. HD Hannah said, do you ever travel to California or just near you? What do you do for your job? I mean, will Bob ever vlog for us? So Bob has vlogged in the past, like when he's gone fishing and that sort of thing, but it's just not, it's not his thing, it's my thing. He's willing to be on the vlogs and he enjoys it, and he loves that you guys like him. But that's just not gonna be his thing. And I was in sales, that's what I was before, and now I'm in the same sort of industry, just doing some other things, and that's probably enough information. And no, I don't ever travel to California. Sorry. What's your favorite Christmas cookie or candy? I talked about that already. What is a good gift to give a coworker you aren't necessarily close to? Okay, so I would say I try to find out things that they like. And then if I can do something that's consumable, I try to do that. So like if they're a coffee lover, then I might give them a different assortment of coffee or something like that. Because I feel like consumable is always better than stuff. Or if you know that they have kids, maybe get them like an experience with their kids. Or, you know, maybe there's a, sorry, that's my work phone. Maybe there's a museum their kids might like, or, you know, maybe give them an experience versus a gift, or at least like a gift card towards that. I always like dinner and a movie. Everybody likes to go to dinner and a movie, so you could do like a $25 gift card to, depending on what you're looking at spending, I guess. But, you know, $25 gift card to the movie theater, and $25 gift card to a restaurant that's close, or something like that. I think that, I don't know, time with loved ones is always a nice gift. Let's see. What is your all-time favorite Christmas treat to bake? Love watching your Vlogmas. Probably cutout cookies, and normally I didn't have time to do it this year. Normally I really enjoy taking time to decorate them in a cute little way. Not over the top, but you know, the way I decorated my cookies last year I was really happy with. This year they were just kind of boring, sadly. They still taste good, but they just were kind of boring. So yeah, and thank you. She said, love watching your Vlogmas. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Okay, please talk about your new job. I thought you wouldn't travel anymore, but I see you on the road more now. So yeah, I love my new job. I love my coworkers, and I'm very, very happy. While we are in sort of startup mode, it's not a new company, but they've added something to the company, and that's what I'm part of. And while we're in kind of the startup mode, I for sure will probably be there, you know, long term even, once a month. But it's just a little bit more right now because we're sort of, you know, kind of in startup and getting things going, and I need to be here. So I kind of have this on a time frame, so hopefully, well, I was going to try to do about 20 or 25 minutes of these. All right, what do you miss most when you are traveling and away from home? I mean, Bob, of course, but your bed, your kitchen, your coffee pot, your car, your makeup collection. You know what's funny? It's not my makeup collection. I kind of change it up in my makeup bag, so I'm bringing different things with me. But I miss being able to cook for myself. I get really sick of eating out, so I think that's probably what I miss most. And of course, Bob. I mean, if you're removing Bob from the equation, then being able to cook, and yeah, my own bed. Also my own bed. All right. What is your favorite Christmas childhood memory? Again, I would just say really time with family and decorating cookies. I can remember a lot of fun decorating cookies with my siblings. All right, Alicia says, love this idea. What's your favorite family Christmas traditions? And of course, I talked about that being Christmas Eve. Says, ours is gingerbread pancakes on Christmas morning. It started when I was in middle or high school and has continued ever since. My dad always makes and cooks them. It's the best. And I do have to say, my dad makes a killer coffee cake. I've talked about that before, and one of these days I'll get him on to do that for you guys on a Cooking with Kristin's dad. But he does do that every morning, so that's another one I could say. Fitzcata says, do you typically enjoy Christmas Day or Christmas Eve more? Boy, that's tough. Christmas Eve, I very much enjoy Christmas Eve, like the day and the eve. I do chocolate chip pancakes always for my sister and her family. My nephews really enjoy that. And so it's kind of a calmer morning, and then I sort of get into bustle mode because I have to get going, to get ready, to get to church for choir and that sort of thing. This year I'm not singing in choir because I just didn't have the time with all of my travels. So Christmas Day is a little bit more laid back than Christmas Eve. I don't know. I can't pick one or the other. I love them both for different reasons. All right, this will be the last one. Oh, somebody just said great idea, so thank you. Last one, and this is Tina, asks me, what type of lotion or shower gel scents do you gravitate towards? I like fruity ones and sweet ones. I do as well. I like a lot of the Bath & Body. There aren't many Bath & Body Works ones that I don't like, if it's fruity or sweet. I don't like floral, I can tell you that. I very much prefer, yeah, like exactly like you, Tina, fruity or sweet ones. All right, so that is going to be it for today. I think if I have time tomorrow, I may do it in the morning before I leave to go to work. It just kind of depends on how early I get up and how late I get in. You know, I'm not that I'm going out late, but it's a little before 6 o'clock, and I am going to grab dinner with a coworker that's also staying at the hotel. So there are many, many more. I will get through as many of them as I can, I promise. And I'm not sure what to do with the rest of them. So I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments what you guys think I should do with the rest of them. And yeah, with that, I mean the ones that I can't, I'll answer, because otherwise this would go on and on forever and ever, amen. All right, so with that, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed at least part 1 of the Q&A, and you know, maybe I'll just keep kind of going through the questions as I think they'll stay. I think they will stay for more than 24 hours. So yeah, they will, because it's a direct message, not a thing. So you know what? It's tired. I'm tired. It's been a long day. All right, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.